Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Vegeta's Saiyan Army. Thank you for watching, thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing. If you already haven't, follow the Vegeta Saiyan Army group on Facebook to get more content. And today we're talking about the Green Goku coming out. Again, I think he's gonna be a problem next set. And I'm not exaggerating. I don't like using hyperbole or hyperbole, I'm sorry, when describing the data I have on someone. I don't like saying they're tier 0 when they're not. I don't like saying they're the greatest deck we've ever had when they're not. I like being as accurate as I possibly can. So when I say that he's going to be a problem, I'm not saying he's going to destroy the game. I mean exactly that. I just mean he's going to be a problem. What I mean by that is when set 10 was revealed, including the starter decks, and I think the starter decks get revealed first, Vegex was the most powerful thing. And when I first read Green Goku, I thought Green Goku would be bad. But it's because we saw the front side first, right? Or I'm sorry, the back side. And we're like, okay, so he takes 2 life to wipe a board? That sounds kind of bad. I'm going to take myself down to 2. But then we saw the front side. And we realized that he could awaken turn 1. And then we realized that critting 2 life isn't that bad. And then it's not that we read the Bardock Unison, it's that we tested it. Because once you test something, you get a different feeling of what it can do. And that certainly happened. When I tested the Green... And honestly, Green Goku deck, I like to build from the bottom up. Green Goku is him and the Unison. And you can build around that however you want. And this week, George Machado posted on the Pro Play Tour the winning Green Goku deck. And it's starting. It's starting out. It was a mirror match. And I don't want to be doom and gloom, like this is gonna just destroy the game, but it is very good. And when we tested it, like I said, in the beginning, nothing was beating it. We built the best Gotenks deck we could. We built the best Vegex deck. We built the best Toa. Everything from tier 1 to 2, right? That you can think of, including like Invoker. And Green Goku was just destroying decks. So you guys have heard me on this channel talk about how good Green Goku is gonna be, and you guys are like, wow, this dude's like crazy about Green Goku. But it's because I'm not biased against Goku. Like I don't like Goku, but like he's just really good. So what we're seeing here is a leader that is really good at removal, like inherent removal, not just the deck, but it's inherent removal. And then the Unison is so good against hand destruction, or I'm sorry, it's good at doing hand destruction. And the deck does something that is so great because it has evolved past the last 9 sets. The last 9 sets have been using battle cards, and seldom is a leader the one winning. I mean, we can think of Janemba and Green Gohan as one of the few examples of leaders that carry the deck, right? Usually, you win with Gogeta 7, you win with Kaioken Goku, you can win with Storm, small battle cards, whatever. But now we realize battle cards are they're very weak. They're easy to get destroyed. And now we know going into the set that you win by swinging with a leader, by using leader effects. Because it's so difficult. Anyone can call Bloodlust or Frostily Poison a battle card, but nobody can hit a leader card. There's only a few cards that can do that, and they're very limited. They're very rare. Same with Unison. Only a few niche things, like taking out counters of a Unison, can really mess with it. And that is something that Green Goku does better than anyone. When I was playing against Vegex, I found an easy way to beat it. I mean, not easy, but it was a way. Topo, right? Topo beat it. Red, blue was the way to beat Vegex when I figured it out. Red, blue had Sensu Bean, it had Topo. You could use board wipes, and then go for their life last, right? So there are ways to do it. But Green Goku, I haven't figured out how to do it. Like I still have yet to test a deck that is consistently good against Green Goku. And again, you could argue that old Vegex is better than Green Goku, and neither side is right or wrong. Like Vegex with U3 was very powerful, but so is Green Goku. Um, the matchup between the two is very close. But now that Vegex is kind of like nerfed a little bit, Green Goku is the clear winner. What we see here in this deck profile, or well, this deck list, I'm sorry, um, is the secret rare that he's using, the Great Ape, is. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I've Ken as my witness, because he was there when I was talking about him. As soon as he was revealed, I think this is like the best secret rare, and I know he's like, I think he's like dual attack, double strike, or something not that great, but it's just the combo ability to destroy anything, right? When I was playing the deck, I was using Kakunza because Kakunza is a negate that comes in for 2 and it destroys like any battle card without barrier. When you have great removal on top of inherent removal, it becomes such an uphill battle to try to fight this guy, right? Now, it's not just removal. You also have hand destruction. You have a Unison that can kill your hand so easily, especially with the Vegeta super combo, cards that make you drop a card and then drop another one, and then your combo's gone if you try to use it. So if you're using a yellow leader to try to win against Green Goku, you're just gonna get your combo pieces taken out by a talented player that isn't gonna get baited by, like, you combo a super combo, proc the effect, and then you try to use then Raider's Warcry. A lot of cards in this deck are powerful. The one drop negate that they just got this set, that's like a green Nimbus, that thing is incredible. You use that, you have Kakunza, your negates are just incredible. You also have Ribrianne, the Ribrianne 2 drop that warps 2 from hand. And I understand that God Sealing Trunks is like the best Unison counterplay, but Frieza, I think Frieza's the best one because God Sealing Trunks is attached to blue decks, and it just doesn't feel as good to use God Sealing Trunks because it's usually in a fair game or in a game that you're already winning. Like, I've never played a blue deck and felt comfortable with it, and I've tested all of them this set. However, in green, when I'm testing with Green Goku and I'm testing with the Bardock Unison and I use Green Frieza, it just feels demoralizing for the other player. You have so many great removal choices in here, and as a backup plan, Green Goku players can just crit to life and wipe the opponent's board. And the great part about it is that you're not really attached to your board because you're KOing your one drops, and what's staying is the unisons. Another thing I want to talk about is the great idea of using the set 2 4 drop that brings out a green battle card from a drop. It's too small to look at here. Let me see. To save a hopeful future. If you guys remember that, super cool. You just bring out a 5 or 4 drop from a drop, so people are bringing up the Piccolo simulated abilities, the combo killer Anilazas. If you use combo killer Anilaza on top of the Unison, your opponent just can't combo anymore. They're using the starter deck 21 5 drop that comes in and crit to life. That's actually like a sweet idea. That's a very cool tech that people are using, and it's actually just catching on. Everyone's doing it. And finally, my favorite move with this deck is minusing 3 from the Bardock Unison, swinging 3 times, and then playing the cooler Unison, and then swinging 4 more times. Like, what a play. Like, I really think this deck is offensive, defensive. This is one of the best, most runabout decks. And if you're thinking about a deck to play, this is it. And it's not, like I said, it's built, when I build a deck, I build it from the ground up. My microphone's dead, sorry about that. I build it from the ground up, meaning I take care of the main engine first, and then I build around it. Like when you're building Gogeta 7, right, on a Shenron leader, for example, what's the first thing you do? You put Gogeta 7 in it, and then you put the Gokus and Vegetas, right? See, in this deck, it's only one card. It's really just the Unison Bardock. Then you just build the 1-drops around it. You put some of the 1-drop blockers. I mean, it's the fact that he awakens turn 1, and then you can't combo over to hit that damage. It's just demoralizing. And if you're playing the wrong deck, you're just gonna get hit really hard. this is like this is I think the best deck in the game right now, and the only thing that I've seen work against it is very early aggro that can make it think twice about taking its own life. Um, Majin Buu might help, the Majin Buu leader that's black. Also, hitting cold blood, something that can flip your opponent's leader so that he can't wipe your board. If you're going for lethal, you can't against Goku because remember, he can activate battle and wipe your board. However, if you're using a card like Hit and Cold Blood, you can always flip the leader. The problem with that is that yellow blue and using Hit might be okay against Goku, but then you're gonna leave yourself exposed against other decks. I'm gonna keep a close follow on Green Goku. I'm just letting you guys know for like the millionth time how good this leader is and why. If you guys have questions, let me know. I had um I had a deck list for him. I was playing. It was a bit different than this, but I mean, there is no fixed deck list. There's a bunch of things you can do with it. I think to save a hopeful future seems to be a pretty linear idea everyone's doing, and I agree, it's really good. You can even bring out the Ribrianne from Draftbox 5, that is basically a 30,000 uh, deadly defender. So, if you guys have any ideas, anything you wanted to, any doubts, like a lot of people are saying Green Goku is bad for some reason still, but I'm telling you guys, I've been saying it forever now. When this guy comes out, watch out. I think he's a bigger problem than Vegex. Like, I know people were complaining about Vegex, but I was beating it no problem. And I showed you guys. Like, I was showing you guys how I was beating it. And I'm just letting you know, I cannot beat Goku. Like, I've built it, I've played against it, we've theory crafted it, and we've tried a lot of stuff. If you guys have any ideas on how to do it, let me know. We're here to help each other out. Again, if you're watching from the Facebook channel, like and subscribe. If you're watching from YouTube, go to the Facebook group, Vegeta Saiyan Army, and join for more content. And thank you guys so much, and I'll see y'all next time.